Hello dear students, hope all of you doing good. It's your ma'am Sunita. So today I am going to discuss about the endothermic reaction, exothermic reaction. The first we will discuss about endothermic. So endo means what? Here heat is required or heat will be absorbed. So what is an endothermic reaction? It is a chemical reaction in which a reactant absorb a heat energy from the surrounding to form a products, or we can define endothermic reactions absorb the heat energy from the surroundings. Totally what will happen here? Here heat will be absorbed. Endothermic reaction is a reaction which absorb the heat energy, during a reaction. How the heat will be absorbed? See here. See, during the FeSO4, during the ferrous sulfate is converted into what? FeO23 plus SO2 and SO3. So here the ferrous sulfate will absorb the heat from its surroundings and it will be converted into what? Fe2O3, that is ferrous oxide and sulfur oxide, sulfur trioxide. So the best example is what? Photosynthesis. See, so photosynthesis is a endothermic reaction. Why? They will ask a question, or in a give reason question they will ask. Why photosynthesis is a endothermic reaction, or photosynthesis is a endothermic reaction. Give reason. They will ask the question. Why? Because see, during photosynthesis what will happen? Sunlight will be absorbed. Means what? Heat will be absorbed, light will be absorbed. See, CO2 plus H2O, which gives C6H12O6 plus O2. So in the presence of sunlight, so what will happen? The photosynthesis will take place. So that is the reason what? It will absorb a heat energy. It will absorb the heat energy, that is what? Sunlight. So this is best example you can give for the endothermic reaction. I hope you understood about endothermic reaction. Next we will move towards exothermic reaction. Endo means what? Heat will be absorbed, and exo means what? Heat will be released. So it is a reaction in which the heat is released. An exothermic reaction is a reaction in which energy is released in the form of a heat or a light. So how the heat will be released? It may be in the form of the light, it may be in the form of the heat. So what is the example? Quicklime. Whenever you add a water to the quicklime, what will happen? A large amount of the heat will be released, so it will form the slaked lime. So large amount of, so see, you know what is a quicklime? Quicklime means what? Normally we will call it as a sunna. Yes, so that when we add to the water to that sunna, so what will happen? It will release a large amount of the heat. So large amount of the heat will be released, so it will form the CaOH dies, that is what? A slaked lime. So this is what about endothermic reaction and exothermic reaction. Endothermic reaction means what? Heat is absorbed. Exothermic reaction means what? Heat will be released. On the exothermic reaction, again we'll ask some question that I will discuss now. See, next example is what? Burning of natural gas. During burning of natural gas means what? Methane. It may be methane, CH4. Yes, so during burning of natural gas, what will happen? So it will produce the large amount of the heat. So heat will be liberated. Heat will be released in the form, large amount of heat will be liberated. So that is what we will call as energy. Energy is in the form of the heat. So next, cooking gas contain a butane. When it comes out, it reacts with the oxygen and produces a large amount of the heat. So what the cooking gas will be contained? That is what? LPG. LPG contains a butane. So when it comes out, it reacts with the oxygen and produces a large amount of a heat. So if you touch the cooking gas when it is burning, what you will feel? You will get a hurt. Is it no? Yes, that is because it will produce the large amount of the heat. And another very important example is what? Respiration. So what is a respiration? See, so we will take oxygen in and will leave the carbon dioxide out. So that is what? A respiration. Is it no? Yes. So C6H12O6, we will take a what? Starch or sugar, whatever we will call, we will take inside and we will take oxygen, and starch and oxygen will be combined each other, and CO2 will come out as a product, H2O will come out as a product, and energy will be released. That energy will be utilized by our body. Yes, so why the respiration is called as a exothermic reaction? So it is called as a exothermic reaction. They will ask the question, why the respiration is called as a exothermic reaction? Because respiration is a chemical reaction. So whenever we take the oxygen, it will produce the CO2 and energy will be released. So that energy will be utilized by our body. So the energy is released. So that is the reason what we will call as it is a exothermic reaction. So exothermic reaction itself means what? So it will release the energy in the form of the heat, light or anything. Yes. So respiration, during a respiration what will happen? So glucose will be break down and it will convert it into what? It will convert it into energy, and byproduct are CO2 and H2 will come out, and it will what breaks every part of every a small part of the food, and it will converts into what? Glucose. This is what about respiration and exothermic reaction. So you have understood exothermic and endothermic reaction. If you have any doubt, you put in your comment box, so I will give the answer for that. So next we will move towards the displacement reaction. So what is the displacement means? So displacement means moving from one position to another position, isn't it? See, so what is the displacement reaction? It is the reaction in which one element is displaced with the another element. So how it will displace? See, so displacement reaction is a chemical reaction in which more reactive element displaces less reactive element from its compound. So how more reactive element? See, for example, if you are having two friends are fighting to sit in one particular place. Okay, so who one is stronger? So those one will fight with the another person and he will occupy the place of that. Is it no? Yes. Which one is stronger? Which one is more reactive? Which one is more stronger? He can occupy that place with fighting with his friend, isn't it? So the similar thing will happen here, displacement reaction. So displacement reaction is what? Displacement reaction is a reaction in which one element is displaced with another element. One element means what? Which one is a more reactive element, that will be displaced with a less reactive element. So less reactive element will be removed from its position and it will be occupied by the more reactive elements. So here, so how the displacement reaction will occur? More reactive elements are what? See, here the reactivity series is potassium is what? A highly reactive element, that is what? K. So potassium is what? A highly reactive element. So which is a potassium is a very stronger than all the elements. Yes. So next to the potassium is what? Sodium. Next to the sodium it is calcium. So now what will happen? So see, potassium can displace the position of the sodium and position of the calcium, but sodium can't able to displace a potassium position because potassium is more stronger than the sodium, and here sodium can displace the position of the calcium and calcium cannot able to displace the sodium because sodium is stronger than the calcium. So that is how all the things are there. Magnesium, aluminum, carbon, zinc, iron, tin, lead, hydrogen, copper, silver, gold. So these all the reactivities you have to write, you have to by heart according to the order wise in your you note down. Just you pause the video, note down all the points whatever I have given, it will be helpful to your examination. So this is what the reactivity series. So what is the reactivity series means? Elements are arranged in the decreasing order of their reactivity. So this is what? Decreasing order. So most reactive element and later less reactive elements. So these are what? Decreasing order of their reactivity. So that is what we will call as a reactivity series. So that is by using a reactivity series only we will displace the element. So what is a displacement reaction? One stronger element can displaces with a weaker element, or one more reactive element displaces with a less reactive element. So that is what we will call as a displacement reaction. See now the example is there for the displacement here. Fe plus CuSO4. So iron, CuSO4 in which color? Blue color, which gives a FeSO4. Here what happens? See, Fe is displaced the position of the copper. Here see the reactivity series. So what is the Fe? Iron. What is the copper? Where is the copper? So copper is here. So this iron can displace the copper, but copper can't able to displace the iron. So Fe is displaced its position of Cu and it occupies the Fe position and it will produce the FeSO4 plus Cu. So that is what a displacement reaction. This is what? Light green color, or it is colorless. Yes. So this is what? A displacement reaction example. I hope you have understood. See here one example, Ag, that is what? Silver, and CuSO4. See where is the Ag? Ag is what? Here, silver. And where is the CuSO4? CuSO4 here. So can Ag displace the copper? No. So that is the reason what? AgCuSO4 will not be a displacement reaction. It will not get a AgSO4. Ag can't able to replace the position of the Cu, will not get a AgSO4. So this reaction is what? It is completely wrong. This reaction is what? It is completely wrong. So this reaction could not happen. It is not a displacement reaction. See here another example, zinc plus FeSO4. Here see, where is the zinc? Here zinc. Where is the Fe? Where is the Fe? Here. So zinc can displace a Fe. So zinc can occupy the place of the Fe and it will become a ZnSO4 plus Fe. So zinc is more reactive than iron. So here see Cu plus ZnSO4. See what is the Cu? Cu can displace what? Zn? No, it can't able to displace. So that is the reason what you will get? You will get as it is ZnSO4 Cu. So you can't able to get a Cu ZnSO4. You can't able to get a CuSO4. You can't able to get. This reaction is wrong because Cu can't able to, copper can't able to replace the zinc because zinc is a reactive, more reactive than the copper. So I hope you have understood about displacement reaction. So in the next class we will move towards double displacement reaction and last part of the chapter, that is corrosion and rancidity. So that's all, this chapter will end. So further videos, more videos, like, share, subscribe my channel and share to your friends. So if you have any doubts, you just give in a comment box. Thank you.